Tonight, the Territory Government approves the major expansion of a top-end mine.
The new expansion of the mine will make this the largest lead-zinc resource in the entire world.
Last wishes ageing Territorians to have greater legal rights over their healthcare. Dad's Army, Norforce in need of an equipment boost. And Barra Business concerns over a proposed sea cage farm.
We believe that this project is too risky to happen in an area as sensitive as Bynoe Harbour.
Good evening, Claire Mackey with ABC News. The Northern Territory will soon be home to the largest lead-zinc resource in the world. The Territory Government has approved a massive expansion of Xstrata's McArthur River mine. And the boom is set to continue with the top end's only diamond mine about to reopen. Jarno Gibson reports.
After almost 20 years of operation, the McArthur River mine is about to expand to a whole new level.
The approval for the new expansion of the mine will make this the largest lead-zinc resource in the entire world.
The Territory Government's
Sick and ageing Territorians will have more say on the end stages of their lives under planned new laws. The Territory Government says it wants seniors to have greater legal rights over their healthcare wishes. But Aboriginal organisations are concerned that people battling alcohol addiction are having their rights taken away.
Faced with a terminal illness, many Territorians worry that their voices won't be heard.
There are people at the moment who fear dying in the near future and don't have any way of ensuring that what their wishes that they have currently will be enforced.
Proposed new laws work. Bridget Brennan, ABC News.
A second prominent Aboriginal artist from remote Central Australia has died. The artwork of Kumina Mitchell has been featured in galleries across Australia. Kumina Mitchell's family has requested that his image not be shown after he passed away in Kalgoorlie on Sunday. The 70-year-old, who was from a community near the WA and Northern Territory border, only started painting in 2005. He was a finalist in the National Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Art Award in 2009. A Liberal senator has branded the equipment used by the Army's Northern Surveillance Force, Norforce, as only suitable for Dad's Army. The Army Reserves, including Norforce, had a budget cut of 30% last year. Liberal Senator Helen Kroger has told the Budget Estimates Committee she recently went on an exercise with Norforce.
It was a bit like a Dad's Army, the equipment they were using, to be quite frank. And if I had night vision on my, or a better flash on my little $300 camera, digital camera, it was 10 times better than what they were using.
The Chief of Army told the committee many of Australia's 157 reserves units would like better equipment.
I accept too that in Norforce's case, where they sit in a priority order at the moment, given the tempo of operations that we've been conducting over the last decade, that they may have a quite reasonable perception that they are not getting the best of equipment at the time that they need it.
But the Army Chief said he's satisfied Norforce's equipment is adequate. Despair is breaking out among Labor MPs with warnings of political death and appeals to Julia Gillard to do something about it. The polls show the government's stuck in a rut and could lose more than 30 seats. Backbencher Kevin Rudd says caucus colleagues realise just how tough the situation is with 3.5 months until polling day. Here's Chief Political Correspondent Mark Simpkin.
If the poll results are replicated on
with Western support or without it. Michael Edwards, ABC News, Taron Cott.
Keepers have tranquilised tigers, lions and other animals in a dramatic rescue from rising floodwaters that have inundated Prague Zoo. About 1,000 animals were evacuated from their enclosures after the Vltava River burst its banks. The big cats were stretchered out while the monkeys took to higher ground. A state of emergency has been declared in the Czech Republic, where emergency workers have been scrambling to build sandbag defences. 2 months' worth of rain in just a few days across parts of Central Europe has left at least 8 people dead, driven thousands from their homes and closed factories and schools. Torrential rain has swept across the Czech Republic, Austria and Germany, with rising waters also affecting Slovakia, Hungary and Poland. A proposed new sea cage barramundi farm near Darwin could put an extra 2,000 tonnes of fish on top-end tables. But environmentalists and fishermen are worried it could muddy the territory's pristine waters.
Barramundi are not the only fans of the Northern Territory.
Weekends by on a high after notching up a 41-point win over West Coast in Perth last night. The Socceroos are confident they can beat Japan tonight and put their World Cup campaign back on track. The fierce Asian group rivals face off in a vital qualifier. The ABC's North Asia correspondent Mark Willesee is at the stadium at Saitama on the outskirts of Tokyo.
Sarah Hawke, ABC News.
Now to the weather. Margaret Jones sent in tonight's viewer photo called La Jamanu Dawn. It was cloudy with patchy light rain in the southwest Alice Springs district today. It reached 31 in Darwin and at Middle Point. The top temperature was 33 at Douglas River. Alice Springs Airport had the overnight low of 4 degrees. 30 in Katherine, Nhulunbuy 29, Alice Springs top 19 degrees, Uluru 15 and Tennant Creek 26. Around Australia today, Brisbane 24, Sydney 21, Canberra 17 degrees, Adelaide 16 and Perth 20. On the satellite, a cloud band extends from WA to southeastern Australia, crossing over the southwest Alice Springs district. On the synoptic chart, a strong high over southeastern Australia is directing an east to southeast flow across the territory. Interstate tomorrow, some rain in Brisbane 22, Sydney 21, Canberra 15 degrees, 16 for Melbourne and Adelaide, Perth 20. To our north, 33 in Jakarta, Denpasar and Singapore. Dili can expect 30 degrees, 35 in Bangkok. Around the territory tomorrow, Darwin 32, Katherine 31, 30 for Nhulunbuy, Alice Springs 18 degrees, Uluru 17 and in Tennant Creek 28. The afternoon high tide will be at 3:42. The sun will rise tomorrow at 7:02. It will set at 6:28. And looking ahead, cool and cloudy with some patchy rain in the Alice Springs district. And that's tonight's ABC News. Stay with us for 7:30. Good night.